Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Godzilla Podcast. For this one, I actually found another article that seems to highlight again the budget for the Godzilla 2014 film. This is an article that I found on a website called vancitybuzz.com, which apparently reports news for local Vancouver City outlets. And what they do is, in this case, they were reporting on what was happening in their city with the Godzilla 2014 film and what was shooting nearby on which streets, and including some set photos. The article is about a month or two old, so it's still kind of recent, but what was very interesting about this article is that it mentions a budget that is very similar to another article I had highlighted from about a month or so before. And both of these articles now seem to state that the budget for the Godzilla 2014 film is in and around $100 million. In the case of this vancitybuzz.com article, and I've included a link of it on the bottom of my page here, so click on the link if you wanted to check out what I'm reading. There's a line in that article that says the movie has a budget upwards of $100 million and is set for 3D release in theaters on May 16, 2014. Again, there's that figure again of $100 million, just like the other article that I have found. Also, a news outlet that was reporting news in and around the Canadian area. Now we have two articles that are stating that the budget for Godzilla 2014 is around $100 million, and in this case, what this one says specifically, has a budget upwards of $100 million. Now, the first thing that comes to mind for me when I hear the words upwards of is that it's not quite $100 million, but it's pretty close. And again, this seems to affirm that this may be the reason why the budget for the Godzilla 2014 film hasn't been publicly disclosed, because when you think of anything involving summer blockbusters, especially tentpole films, which are the big leading pack of films for each major studio, most of those tentpole films nowadays tend to have $200 to $300 million budgets. Here we have, in this case, Warner Brothers. Their tentpole film is going to be something a little under $100 million. Maybe that's why they don't want to disclose it up front, because it'll create the upfront appearance that this may not be exactly up to par with other summer blockbusters out there. But again, it's not really the size of the budget, it's how it's used when it comes to this movie. Anything involving a very good movie all depends on storyline, compounded with, of course, the actors, and then anything involving the action and the special effects are just the gravy on top. So I'm not real worried about if this budget truly is in the $100 million range. Again, we could still have a very, very good movie still in our hands. And again, with regards to anything involving the budget of this movie, that still doesn't include anything involving, let's say, marketing, as little, of course, as we've seen of it so far, but it might kick in later on, and anything else involving promotional aspects. So such as tie-ins, toys, featurettes, music, basically all the knickknacks that summer blockbusters always have, where they're tied in with many other products out there. So again, two articles now in a row, both of them highlighting that the budget is going to be somewhere around $100 million for the film. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that it's enough, or do you think that it should have been more? Again, don't really let that figure fool you. There have been very good movies out there that have been made for a lot smaller amount that have made a lot more money. And it's all because of the way they resonated with audiences. So, share your thoughts below. As always, thanks again, everybody. Take care.